Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Stock Martin channel. My name's Martin, and we are going to be talking about the latest EV news. We are going to be talking about the biggest stocks that are taking a huge crash in the EV sector. We are going to be talking about Rivian, ticker symbol RIVN, and also Lucid Motors, LCID stocks. Right now, we are having huge downward pressures. We have just seen Rivian's earnings report for this first quarter of this year, 2022, and they are not bright. Nothing is really jumping out and exciting me. However, it is pretty much expected. We do know that there is huge downward pressure on supply chain issues, but most importantly, why is the market as a whole down today? We are going to be talking about that very big number, the CPI number, the inflation numbers. We're going to be talking about all this and more. I think you're going to get a lot out of this video. Before we get down into it and get started, don't forget to hit me that like button, the thumbs up button. It will keep me alive on this YouTube. I'll share this video with others as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit all to get my latest uploaded videos. Share this page with your family, friends, coworkers, that next door neighbors, so we can continue to grow the channel. I do have some promotions down below using my links to Moomoo and Webull. Stay to the end and I can show you detailed information on how you can get some very nice free stocks. Now, without further ado, let's first start off about the Rivian, the quarterly earnings for the ticker symbol RIVN. Rivian did just come out and have that earnings report. They did say that they had a loss of $1.6 billion just in this past quarter. They did not meet that quota. They actually missed it by quite a bit. Also, they have now reservation numbers are up. We have seen the last quarter, they were about $83,000. Now we are pushing at 90,000 reservations, up more than 7,000, which is very nice, good demand and future income for this company moving forward. That being said, we are now starting to see that the production is slowing down. Rivian, just in this past one quarter, has delivered 1,227 of its delivery pickup trucks and SUVs and the Amazon delivery electric van. So a combination of all those three products has totaled in about a little bit more than 1,200 vehicles for this past quarter. The RJ Scaringe, the CEO, has come out and said that we are still in that huge downward supply chain issue problem. He said that we are in the lower peaks of it. We are in the valley now. He did say that we are starting to see the worst of times and that we are starting to get past that. He did say that we are suspecting that in the future, in the near term, hopefully, that the supply chain issues should improve. Now, on the contrary, we also heard from Lucid Motors that their supply chain is not getting any bit better. We also heard from the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, come out and say that they are starting to see some chip shortages coming out of China. So take both of these statements with a grain of salt. What we do know is that these EV startup companies are going to have continued downward pressures because they're not going to be able to pump their product out. If they cannot pump their product out, their stock is going to suffer because people are not going to have that revenue. They're not going to have those sales of the electric vehicles. So in the near term, I do suspect that these stocks will get hammered some more. We will start seeing some more downward pressure on both Rivian and Lucid Motor stocks. Now, that being said, the whole market is down today. It is down quite a bit. Today is Wednesday. The reason why is the CPI number. What does CPI stand for? It is the Consumer Price Index. Economists has stated that they were expecting this number to start trending down, or at least stabilize. This is the inflation number. It is at its 40-year high. Now, we have seen that the inflation has steadily increased. So anytime you go out and buy gas, anytime you go out and pretty much buy anything, even food, commodities, anything that you need, furniture, everything is going up in prices. You are starting to see a lot of things getting so expensive. And when we do compare the CPI, it has actually gone up more than what was expected. This is now causing a huge worry in the stock market. We are having a lot of investors selling off. Now, this is going to be very big and very bad for electric vehicle companies because they are considered technology companies. Right now, we are starting to see that they are starting to pump up and try to get through this very difficult times. Both Rivian and Lucid Motors are going to need a lot of capital, a lot of cash on hand in order to sustain these companies, especially during these hurdles, these bumps in the road, especially since they can get out the product and start making some revenue. So this is going to be causing a lot of problems. But if you are a long-term investor, you believe in the EV revolution, you believe in EV stocks, these are two of the best stocks to be getting right now. I am considering this as a blessing that these prices are so low. If you do have dry powder, slowly dollar cost average into this. Don't go in heavy because I do not think that we have seen the bottom yet. The reason for this is because that CPI, the inflation rate, is not stabilized yet. It is still getting worse, much worse. How bad will it get? When will we start getting corrections? These are the biggest things that we are starting to worry about as investors. And nobody really can tell you exactly when that will be because nobody really does know. It just all depends on when we will start having a cooling off in the stock market. But that being said, again, let's take a look at these companies. Let's take a look at their stock. The Rivian stock has been damaged, has been down by 9.6% today alone. We did start trading at about $22.91. We did go up to $23.10. But look at this. We actually went down double digits to $19.44. We actually went down by 17% just in a matter of minutes, in a couple of hours. We have seen since then a little bit of a bump up back after hours. We are now trading again in the 22.50 mark, but we have tested a 52-week low of $19.25. Now, especially the past 5 days, the past 1 week has been very bad for EV stocks. Lucid Motors and Rivian have seen the biggest drop in its stock price. Just looking at Rivian, ticker symbol RIVN, you have seen this stock go from $33 just 1 week ago, last Thursday on May 5th, and we have dropped all the way down now to a point where we have dropped almost 38% in 5 days. Incredible crash. This is a huge crash in these types of stocks, but it does give us very nice buying opportunities, especially if you are a long-term stockholder and you can stomach these types of downward trends. Again, when will this start getting corrected? It could take months, it could take years, it could take a couple of years. We're not quite sure. It all depends on when we can get inflation under control. And how will we do that? Well, the Fed will be increasing interest rates. How bad will we get? It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of patience. The Federal Reserve has a lot of work ahead of itself to bring all this down. But right now, even the geopolitical environment, we're still in that war with Russia, Ukraine. We are still having the supply chain issues coming out of China because they're having lockdowns from COVID. So again, it's just a bottleneck thing, that it's a domino effect that just keeps knocking everything down. This is unprecedented times. I did see some comments down below from some of my viewers. Why did I not see this coming? I don't think anybody saw this coming. I was saying that Lucid Motors and Rivian stocks were a steal of a deal under about $30, $35. I mean, these are incredible times, unprecedented times that I don't think anybody could tell you. If you went back 3 months, if you went back 6 months, I don't think anybody would have been able to predict what is happening now. What is really nice is that this does give us very nice buying opportunities. Fast forward 5-10 years from now, we will be talking about, remember when the stock price of Rivian was $20? I cannot believe it was so low. These are the types of conversations you're going to have. But will you say in that conversation, I actually bought when it was $20? That is going to be the key moment to build wealth, to increase your funds, to increase your money. But always remember to diversify. Don't just buy one stock. Don't just go heavy in one sector. Remember to diversify. I am fully diversified, but in my EV portfolio, I am down, and I am down very, very big. I do feel your pain. I am bleeding there with you. that I am taking these opportunities again to dollar cost average into these companies because they are long-term growth potentials, and I do think that they will disrupt the automotive industry. Now, we are having a lot of competition as well. So again, don't put all your money into one stock, but right now this is giving us huge, huge opportunities. If you go in the past 6 months, this is what I wanted to show you. When Rivian actually IPO'd, it was on, I believe it was on November. It was a little bit before November. Let me take a look. It was November 10th. I do remember that. It actually came out on the stock market after we were able to buy it as stock investors. This stock debuted about $100, and it actually skyrocketed it just in a matter of 5 days. It went up 71% just in 5 days alone. It actually touched a high of $179.47 was its 52-week high. Since this point, it has had a huge sell-off. As you can see, we've had over 85% sell-off in this stock. Huge sell-off in the stock, but it does give us buying opportunities to hold this stock long term. I did just want to transition and show you how Lucid Motor stock has been doing. Today, again, down double digits. Today, down 13%. We are falling on this stock. Have we reached a bottom? I surely hope so, but I do not think that we have. I do think that there is a potential of more downward pressure from inflation, from supply chain issues. You are going to start seeing the CEOs coming out and saying we're not able to get chips, we're not able to get battery supplies, we're not able to get the raw materials to make these batteries. Just in the past 5 days, we have seen an incredible drop in this stock by more than 30%. We have seen this stock actually at right above $19, almost $20, but just in the past 5 days have dropped more than 30%. In the past 1 month, we have dropped about 35%. This pain keeps happening. It's getting worse and worse. Now, November was a great month for Lucid Motors and all EV stocks. Lucid actually touched $55 at 3 points in time in November, but since then, all the way up until now, we are down 68.45%. So let's call it 70% down. So again, these are great buying opportunities if you hold these stocks long term. I do believe in both of these companies, in Lucid Motors and Rivian, for their technology, their demand. They have a great demand. A lot of people are interested in these companies, and they will be the future in electric vehicle market. I did just want to transition and show you what the Wall Street analysts are talking and predicting about these companies. They are giving it very nice big price predictions. There's 15 total analysts that do this for a living. They actually reviewed this. 9 are giving Rivian stock a strong buy, 5 a hold, 1 a sell. Out of these, if you do average them, it is a moderate buy. The highest price target, this is in the next 12 months. Remember that these were in the past 3 months. So again, these will be adjusted, but the highest price target in the next 12 months, according to these analysts, are $112 highest price target. The lowest price target being $24. If you average all this together, that is $68, which is a 232% upside from right now. Now, looking at LCID, Lucid Motors stock, we did have 4 analysts that did review this. 3 are giving it a strong buy, 1 a sell, 0 hold, which does give us an average of a moderate buy. With the highest price target is $60. The lowest price target is $12. If you do averages together, that gives you right around $38, which is a 175% upside from now. There will be a lot of bumps in the road. I do predict that there will still be some downward pressure on these stocks. But if you can dollar cost average to get these small short dips in these companies, and hold them long term, 5 years, 10 years down the road, I guarantee you, you will be making some very good money. And I am putting my money where my mouth is. But I hope that you like this video. I hope that you did learn something new. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting the channel. Please give me that big thumbs up to keep me alive on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, hit all to get my latest uploaded videos, and use my links down below to get some free stocks. Using my link down to Moomoo, if you open an account, you'll get 5 free stocks. up to that with $3,500 each stock. If you hold your balance for at least $2,000 in that Moomoo account for at least 30 days, they'll give you a bonus of a free Twitter stock. In addition to this, Webull, using my link down below, put in any amount of money, they'll give you up to 5 free stocks, each valued up to $3,000. So this is an incredible opportunity to get up to $17,500 with Moomoo and $15,000 of free stocks with Webull. Take advantage of these huge opportunities. But thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to talk to you on the next one. Take care.